was brazen and big, worthy of a Hollywood heist. A group, including the son and daughter of the ATO Deputy Commissioner, defrauding the tax office of more than $100 million. For the first time, we can see where some of that fortune went.
They're all high-end luxury items, particularly the bags are really very interesting, the watches and the jewelry.
They had good taste, didn't they?
They did. They had wonderful taste.
From diamonds to Dior, it's the top end of luxury.
A portion of our 500 lot sale is part of the assets that were confiscated from Operation Elbrus. We have close to 40 lots going up for sale this Sunday.
Operation Elbrus was the Australian Federal Police codename for its investigation, which brought down a monumental fraud. 5 people accused and then found guilty of swindling $105 million from the tax office over a 3-year period.
Adam Cranston knew he'd be in a lot of trouble if his scam was ever busted.
2 of those involved, Adam and Lauren Cranston, the son and daughter of then ATO Deputy Commissioner Michael Cranston, caught out on tape recordings.
This was fully uncovered and they knew exactly what was going on. He did a bad man. This is a big size company.
Under the guise of its legitimate payroll company, Plutus Payroll, named after the Greek god of wealth, they chose to keep the wealth for themselves, siphoning money that should have been paid as tax. Eventually caught out and sentenced to jail, now some of their spoils are up for sale.
It would be lovely for these items to achieve higher values. A crime was committed. The perpetrators were caught. All of the goods were taken back, were confiscated.
Ria Takaya is from First State Auctions, which is listing the lavish goods.
Tell us about some of these items here.
So we have a highly collectible Rolex. It's an Oyster Perpetual. The estimate's 20 to 30,000. However, these are really rare. It's very hard to find them these days.
So this one's likely to go for even more than the retail price.
It's possible, you never know.
All the items go through a double authentication process to make sure they're the real deal. Designer bags were a popular purchase.
Anything from Alexander McQueen, you have the Chanel Boy Flap bag, it's a quilted chevron bag, you have a Saint Laurent Cassandra bag, very discerning taste.
The extraordinary excess also extended to rare watches and diamonds.
For every woman out there, it's a Cartier Love bangle.
I had 2 of those.
We had, 2. You had multiples, of course.
I mean, when you take $100 million from the tax office, you've got money to spend, right?
That's right.
As for how much it'll all go for, Ria says that all depends on the interest.
You have your auction estimates, so a high and a low. The kind of exhilarating aspect of auction is that psychological value. So, can I get it at this price or should I bid more?
All the money from the Operation Elbrus items will go back to the government, the last place the fraudsters probably thought their spoils would end up.
So to be able to sell this and have this money go back to the Commonwealth, and particularly for things like crime prevention and to help the police in their investigations, it's very important.
And if anything caught your eye, that auction finishes on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time.